Very merry, quite contrary. How does theology roll? Hey, it's Murmuration time.
Happy Murmuration, Jeannie.
You too, Blake.
Yep.
No, but
Yeah. Good morning, Jeannie.
good morning, Blake. Today's a very serious day.
Why?
It's the day that we talk about theology.
Theology. We
Theology.
are
Theologians.
Theologians with the merry spinning head.
Yes.
Spinning halo. Excuse me, Mary.
Halo of Mary.
We thank you for helping us.
We do.
We
She's so
do.
beautiful. She's
Mhm.
thinking. Look
Mwah.
at her thinking with her beautiful eyeshadow.
Yeah.
She's amazing. And last week we talked about piety, and I totally wanted to have pie and tea.
Because that's just
starving
funny.
for it. It's funny.
I
That's
want,
like classic
you
comedy.
know what? Pie and there's a place in Central Texas. and
Texas?
It is called.
I
It is
know it.
called Hyco, Texas.
Hyco.
Hyco, Texas, and there is the best pie place in
Pie
Hyco,
place.
Texas. It's
Wow.
called the Coffee Cup with K.
Oh, always
Coffee
when
cup.
a restaurant has the K's, like Country Kitchen, but with a K.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Coffee Cup
with
and
a K.
Hyco. Baby, go there and get
What's
some
your
pie.
favorite kind of pie?
Pie.
Pie.
But first, it's the meringue. It's
Ooh.
like big as the
Ooh, and that
doos
and that is beautiful. Or am I rang?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sort of
love
spice,
eating
you know.
pie in that place.
Oh, and so it's like a lemon meringue is what you like?
Lemon meringue. I like lemon. My favorite is
His favorite.
coconut cream.
Dude, we'll have to get him some of that soon.
Love it.
Anyway, so imagine we've got tea.
Chocolate,
We have our tea.
pecan. Yeah.
Lovely, but we'll have
Buttermilk.
pie the next time. So anyway, piety. Back to piety,
Pie.
not pie and tea.
I want pie.
Our friend Debbie J, who is awesome.
She is
and
awesome. She's
clever
really
as well.
brilliant.
She's brilliant.
She's brilliant.
She wrote to us and she said, look, bad piety, :
Bad piety.
I will act in this way to impress God and show that I am better than you.
That's what we were talking about.
That's bad piety.
How piety
that when you
gets
act in a super holy
Yes.
way in order to say, God, aren't I wonderful? Not like that person.
Look, it's like the guy in the Bible who goes, "Look at how I'm praying."
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how piety gets a
Right. But she said, good piety, : I will act in this way to give God's love to all and show that I am no better than you.
You are very good, Debbie.
Yes, she is.
You are a very pious woman.
In a good way.
In a very good way.
In a
That's
good-
a that's a compliment.
That's a compliment.
Have some pie
And
on me, Debbie.
Yeah. No, that is a good compliment. And I do think that piety and how one behaved and how one dressed was definitely a bigger part of how we were as church-going folk, as Christian folk in the 19th century and the early 20th century. And I think that examples of bad piety sort of pushed it to the place that we just didn't even use the word piety anymore. Yet people still think if you're a person that considers himself Christian or goes to church a lot that you maybe are acting better than everybody
I
else.
think in the older days of church, it was like going to a formal dining room, and you were to have all your best manners.
Yeah.
And Miss Manners was kind of the theological Miss Manners was always hanging around. Oh, I remember this woman. She was in church, sat on the second pew to the left, right in front of the little lectern, the little pulpit.
The wee pulpit.
And there was wood underneath the pews and carpet runners, but we had a sloping floor, and she was always. Psst, she was a pious woman.
She was checking everybody else's
and
behavior.
never sit in her seat, never make any noise by her. And right in the middle of the silent prayer one day,
What
her
happened?
pearls broke.
No! Oh my gosh,
and
that's
they went,
perfect. Oh
and then
my
they all
gosh.
rolled down the.
She
And
was
my mother
mortified.
was holding onto my leg because she was trying not to
laugh.
blow stuff out her nose. She was laughing so hard.
Actually, that's a great example of that.
That is. She was pious.
She was so pious
that she couldn't enjoy anything.
It gets in the way. And it gets in the way of how we be. Well, anyway, if you are a person who's just staying for the first part,
we got to spin.
Yeah, we do. But I want you to, of course, like us on all the socials and forward us to your friends. We hope that you continue this day being able to praise God, being able to act out your call in a way that glorifies God and other people and lets them know that they matter. So here we go.
All right.
Ready?
You gonna spin?
Steady.
Oh!
I don't know if that was a good spin or not.
I don't know.
What was
Her little halo's gonna. What is it gonna be? What's the word? Salvation.
Dude, that's gonna
Baby, we're getting saved today. Come on back with us in the second part.
Right, see you in the second bit.
Love ya.
Mwah. Bye.